Hi scholars, Miss Charles here, ready to help you grow your brain. I'm so excited to jump into our work today. Yesterday you did an amazing job, and so I know you'll do an even better job today. For this session, you will need your book, Monster Reading Buddies. If you don't have it, now is a good time to pause the video and go grab it. Awesome. Now, in our last session, we reviewed our vowel team for the long O sound that says O. And we remembered when two vowels go walking, the first vowel does the talking. When two vowels go walking, the first vowel does the talking. Absolutely. So we did that for the long O sound. We reviewed the spellings OE and OW that both say O. Let's read some more. Now, we were able to read Joe and Doe for the spelling OE. Let's try another one. Here we go. Get your tappers ready. T-O, toe. Good job. One more time. And our last word on the OE side has an S on the end. Many times when S comes after a vowel, it sounds like a Z or a Z, okay? So let's try this one. Get your tapper ready. G-O-Z, goes. Your turn. Great, you just read the word goes. Let's move over to O-W. Ready? This is a digraph SH that says shh. Let's do it. Shh. O, show. Your turn. Great. And here's our last word in the O-W spelling for long O. S-N-O, snow. Your turn. That was amazing. Let's read all the words. Ready? On the OE side, we have Joe, Doe, toe, goes. Great. On the OW side, we have flow, blow, show, snow. That was so great. I'm proud of you for growing your brains and learning the vowel team spellings for the long O sound that say O, OE, and OW. Now it's time to jump into our book. In our last session, we learned that when we retell a story, we talk about what happened at the beginning, middle, and end of that story. In our book, Monster Reading Buddies, we discussed using the pictures that Jupe was the main character and she was at the library. In the middle, what happens to the characters? She picked out too many books and she didn't know what to do. I'd like to know what happened at the end. At the end, you talk about how the characters different than they were at the beginning of the story. You were able to not only use the pictures, but you were able to read the book 3 times. How was Jupe different at the beginning of the story than she was at the end? That is correct. Jupe was able to change throughout the story because in the beginning, she thought it was okay to just pick all the books, right? But at the end, she was able to problem solve and found a solution to having too many books. She had a reading buddy in Lurk. Lurk helped her with his wagon, and in repayment, she was able to read her books to him on the way home. At the very end, how did she change? The very last page. Let's use text evidence to find out. Open up to page 12. On page 12, how is Jupe different than she was on page 3? Take a look. This is the beginning. This is the end. How is Jupe different? Yes, she now has a reading buddy at the library, and she prepared ahead of time. She brought her own wagon for all of her books. Scholars, that was great work. So I want you to remember, when you retell a story, you're able to tell about the beginning, middle, and ending events, things that took place to the characters and their feelings or what might have happened to them. If someone were, after reading the story, and someone were to say, hey, what is that story all about? And because you read it, you'd be able to say, well, this story is about a monster named Jupe who went to the library. She found too many books and needed a friend to help her. At the very end, she found her friend Lurk to carry her books home. And the next Saturday, they both went to the library and had wagons of their own. I think you'll really enjoy that book. Do you see how I was easily able to retell that story? I think you can do it too. So here's your challenge for today. I want you to read the story 3 times. When you are done, I want you to find an adult or a sibling or anyone that you are around and give them a retelling of this story. I want you to read the book 3 times and then retell this book to someone that is near you. Happy reading, scholars. I'm so proud of you as you grew your brains today. And one more thing, I almost forgot. I want to go over the vocabulary words with you. Library, pirate, whale, heavy, window, and wagon. Now it's time for you to jump right in. Happy reading, scholars, and have a great day. Bye.